In this episode, we're going to be doing finally vinyling. We have vinyl, our door all prepped, all the sanding has been done, taken care of. You're going to find in this video, I'm going to use some very basic components. I'm going to be using all my standard vinyling tools that I have. These are tools that I've collected over the years and stuff. These are a set of Ofo knives. This is actually for doing Formica work, laying down and stuff. But I find that having a good roller that you can push down on is really nice. This is a Select Products tool. This is a really nice tool. This has a good broad end. Now this one's been modified by me. I rounded this edge over. This is a nice aluminum tool. It's got a sharp edge, and it's great for doing vinyl work with it. Standard screen installer. I like to use these because of the roller it tips. This is just a normal, it's almost like a spatula, but it's actually used for also putting screen stuff in. And this is a dense block of basically it's almost like a foam, but it's weird to explain. But anyway, this is really good for when you want to push down on the vinyl in certain areas or get into corners you can't normally get into and stuff without damaging the vinyl itself. The plastic sheeting here you see here, this is a 4mm plastic sheet, and I'm going to use this for doing the vacuum when I go to vacuum pull, because what I'm going to do is after I vinyl this whole thing, I'm going to put it into the bag, and I'm going to pull a vacuum on it to help with these details, because these details are going to be very, very hard to do because of the distance, or actually I should say the height difference between these two areas. This being about almost a ½ inch higher than this lower section down here, and then this piece right here is about probably 1/4 inch. And so these details, this is actually going to be the worst part of the whole thing. No matter how anybody talks about vinyl work, I can tell you flat out, that detail is going to be murder to do. Some people would think that something like this, where it has these two right angles plus this top and the height here, would actually be the hardest part. But actually, this is actually pretty simple to do. You just have to figure your pull. The other one that's going to be pretty difficult, I think, will be this door handle area, because it has a very straight down shot here, but it's almost at a backward angle. When they do that, you get a lot of gathering in this area right here, and it's really, really hard to try to pull this, flat and stuff. But again, like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the plastic sheeting to help do a poor man's way of a vacuum bag. The beautiful thing is that you could use your shop vac. It would be plenty enough pull, there's enough force in it when it's all set up, because you can probably pull around about about half of what you need to get the maximum, to get a good pull down in this area, in this detail. The next obvious thing is the heat gun. I'm not a super avid fan of heat guns. I use them when I have to because vinyl has an amazing memory. It wants to stay in this flat sheet form. It really doesn't like to bend in the corners and stuff. And so if you use a lot of heat to force it into the area and stuff like that, it has a tendency to want to shrink back to its original form. Standard off-the-shelf, $15, $20 spray gun. Again, I'm using this because I'm trying to show in this video is how to do this on the cheap. The other one is and I must say that I have to thank all the guys over at Select Products for all the product that I'm using in this. All the vinyl is a Select Products material, and the contact cement is a Select Products. What I like about the Select Products is they have already thinned this material up just right, or they've gotten the mixture right. And when you have a very thin contact cement, the beautiful part of it is that it will spray out of just about any gun. Now, if I had a normal like DAP or Wellwood type, contact cement, I could put it in a pressure pot and do it that way, and it would work real well. But again, like I said, the whole point of this is that you can buy this relatively cheap from the guys over at Select, and it's just a wonderful product. Now the vinyl, the reason why I like the vinyl, and unfortunately I don't know if I can really show the detail in this with the video camera. I know I can do it in the stills, but the backing material on this material is wonderful. It doesn't stretch in 3 ways, which is fine. two-way stretch and a moderate three-way stretch is plenty enough. All you have to do is that when you're laying down your vinyl, you have to figure out which way your pattern needs to be, you know, in terms of the backing against the surface, so that you're going to maximize the amount of, you know, pull areas. Again, the reason why this is really good is the pattern. It has a diamond pattern in it with a straight pattern on the back side underneath the diamond pattern, and this allows it to stretch pretty good, you know, wide in the diamond, and also at an angle against the diamond. And the length of the diamond, it's not bad. Like I said, it'll still stretch. It's not horrible. Anyway, on to preparation. Oh, one more thing real quick. When storing vinyl, this is just a pet peeve of mine, and I find that it's extremely important to do. When you're storing your vinyl, always roll it up. Don't fold your vinyls, for you'll get a seam in it, and they almost never come out right. You could steam it out or so, and you can probably pull it out that way, but you know, the best solution is to go ahead and just take the vinyl and just keep it in the roll form in the tube that it came on. I will see you in a minute.